Hello, and welcome back to Bulamatari's Paint Club. I am Bulamatari, and I am joined by three dudes. How are you, everyone?
I am good.
This is good. Let's start by going around and asking how has your week been and what you're painting today. We'll start with the returner, Mr. Machin. How are you?
I'm just finishing my dinner, so...
How's your few weeks been? I mean, you've been away for a while.
Well, we had a bit of guild drama.
Oh, hello.
Because they fucked me over.
Should we get into the guild drama after we've done the intros?
Yeah.
Okay.
Boiling my piss thinking about it. So basically, my Mondays are free now.
Excellent.
Some of them are anyway, because I'm going to see my girlfriend a bit more on the Mondays. But, I'm going to try and be... Anyway, we'll get into that in a minute. So today, I've been doing a bit of purchase power.
Oh, hello.
So you can see here my Knight Valiant, half completed.
Very nice.
There's a reason. So you maybe call it saying, Machin, you're a liar and unorganized because you're not painting. To which I'll say, yeah, but I'm still doing stuff. I also got two of these bad boys.
Oh, some armature warglaives, aren't they?
Yeah.
Very swifty indeed.
So tonight I'll be
Constructing.
constructing the legs, but I want to do it in the way. So I got this Elder Viper or a Defiler, top half of Defiler. So I want the leg to be like crushing them, or crushing one of them.
Okay.
And the idea is because it's got a harpoon, I'm gonna buy a chain for it to go from the nozzle with the I
The
don't know
actual
what you
harp.
call
The
this.
actual
This
spike. The spearhead.
sticking through the other side, but it'll mean having to cut this. I'll put it up to the camera.
Well, do you want me to
So
bring
I'll
your
cut
camera
this.
up? There we go.
So I can move these bits down so they can you can see it like harpooning. So they're like caught that basically, like a claw.
Nice.
Very nice.
That's the plan.
Okay. Phil, how are you getting on?
Nothing quite as exciting for me, I'm afraid. I am painting an orc boy.
Boys!
A lot smaller and much more insignificant than an Imperial Knight. But he probably thinks he's just as capable as one.
Oh, he's got his shooter. He's good.
He's got a slug
Definitely.
chopper, yeah.
Mr. Paddy?
Me, I am okay. I am, in fact, better than okay, for I managed to get me a copy of the Piety and Pain box set. So today I will be painting the Lilith Hesperex model from that.
Nice.
Dead chopped.
And I am going to be trying my best to stick together an entire sort of gun bloke. So two blokes and a gun, basically. Got some Imperial Guards. So, right. Guild drama, go. Talk to us, Majin.
I may use a few swear words.
Alright, swear warning, everyone.
Racial slurs.
Oh,
That's a joke.
Yeah, let's try not to use the racial slurs.
No, so basically, there's a raid called Blackwing Lair, which I'd been doing every Friday for a good 6 weeks because there was a sword I wanted.
Okay. Is it like a random
Did it
chance
drop?
drop situation?
It's about 1 in 5 raids.
Alright,
But
so
Our guild's
technically,
the old guild was pretty rubbish at raids. Like,
okay.
a raid that really should have taken an hour and a half was taking them like 3 hours some nights.
Are you talking Leroy Jenkins level?
No, because that inspires confidence.
Yeah,
So
that's
the
an
sword
inspiration.
dropped, and I rolled for it, and I was a prio because I was doing the final raid with them called Nax, and another guy who'd only joined the guild the day before rolled higher than me.
Okay.
And even though they have a history of giving it to prios anyway,
Okay.
they gave it to him.
I'm assuming prio means you've been with the guild for a while.
Yes.
Yes. So they gave it to the
I was
noob.
very angry and kicked off in Discord guild chat. And
As
then they
you
were
do.
like, "Oh, fine, we'll give it to you then." And then they were like, "It was immature and all that." And I was just like, you know what, I'm done with you guys. I gave him the sword anyway because it was the right thing to do. You know,
I guess.
he was the innocent person caught up in their ineptitude.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I'm done.
Yeah.
Fucking-
Okay,
So,
actually, I should probably check that my paints haven't seized up. No, lead belch is fine. So you didn't get your sword?
No, and I haven't finished Nax yet, but I joined another guild who
Okay,
are much more fun. But
excellent.
I'm just hoping that I get to complete Nax, because I'd be a bit... You know, you put so much time and effort into everything, and then not to be able to complete the final raid.
Yeah.
It's a bit annoying, but...
I mean, it's a sunk cost fallacy situation now. You've put so much
Exactly.
time in, you might as well.
Exactly, so...
Yeah, Phil, have you been playing any games this week?
Oh, sorry.
I have recently been actually trying to finish Cyberpunk because
Oh, I gave up on that.
yeah, that's the thing. It's like whilst playing it, I'm sometimes tempted to give up on it, but
Yeah.
I've said to myself like I'll at least finish it. I'll complete the game, but then it's like I'm playing it and then just something will happen to just remind me that why I don't like the game, and
Yeah.
I go, ugh, for fuck's sake.
This is an unfinished mess. Why am I even here?
Well,
Yeah.
the reason I bring that up is they've released a 30 gigabyte patch for
I
it today.
did see that. That's one of the news items I've got. But go on.
Apparently it fixes a ton of bugs, a ton of quest issues and glitches and all that. But the thing with Cyberpunk is that, you know, it's not even about all the bugs and glitches. It's like they could all be solved. The game itself is actually just mediocre.
Yeah.
It's like underneath all of that, there's just a completely non-exceptional game lying underneath. And
Yeah.
there's no patch that can fix that. You know, it's like it's the core game itself.
Yeah.
It's just
The game itself is just boring and dull and a little bit shit.
Not even the power of Keanu Reeves can save it.
It's like,
It's like the bugs and the glitches, like they're just the cherry on top of a mediocre shit pie. It's like they just make it even worse. And fixing the bugs and glitches is important. You know, they absolutely should do it. But you're still just left with plain toast once all that is fixed.
It's funny because I'm subscribed to a channel on YouTube where they did comparison videos of Grand Theft Auto 3 with Cyberpunk. It compared all the Grand Theft Auto games, but there were even features in GTA 3 that had better features than Cyberpunk.
yeah. I mean, yeah. If you look at chat, there you go. Rich says, "Dick out of the pants made it better." That was one of the glitches.
What?
Because they have like a fully like animated dick when when you're changing your clothes. There's no point in that. They just decided they wanted to be edgy, but there was a glitch where you put some pants on, and it didn't hide the dick, and you just had a dick flopping about.
Yeah, essentially the dick like cut through the pants, glitched through the trousers, so you've just got this big old swinging dong hanging out 24/7.
So you're basically going around flashing people.
Pretty much.
Yep.
You got your fly down. It's great.
And the way the game's programmed is people just don't react to it anyway.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go through one of the story that was on Kotaku. So apparently they added patch notes like way before making the patch live, and then didn't bother to tell anyone when it was going live, and then it just all of a sudden was switched on. So that's not great communication, is it?
Like, yo guys, we're fixing it. When are we fixing it? Yesterday.
We'll get round to it. Don't worry. It's fine. It's fine. Anyway, what am I going to start with? Oh Christ! I never know what to start with these Imperial Guard models. I usually go with cloth, so I'll do that.
Like I was going to say, essentially, the way that I've always painted my guard is skin, cloth, armor.
Yeah. Ooh, skin first is a good idea, actually. Yes, I'll do that. Where's me Keslev?
Usually it's just hands and faces.
Yeah, so Badger, what have you been up to this week?
Doing
Doing any interesting things?
The majority of it is work.
Oh.
So I obviously on Thursday I did get a bit more of the Arcadia Quest stuff painted.
Yes.
And I'm, for the most part, I'm trying to figure out a schedule, really.
Yeah.
To try and get everything under control, because I sat down and I looked at myself when I realised that I'd acquired the Piety and Paint set and went, I've still got half the Indomitus stuff to paint. I've still got half the fucking Conquest stuff to paint.
Wow.
I've got 3 or 4 boxes of random games that I have to paint. I've got the Resident Evil 2 that I've got. Fuck, I've overwhelmed myself here.
So you're doing Mondays for this stream, and you're doing Thursdays for your own channel.
I am.
Maybe try something. I don't know. You've got Sunday.
It is a potential. But Sunday is D&D day.
Ah, okay, yeah, that's when you do that. That's why you can't do that sometimes.
Well, I could potentially do the painting stream at a different point in time, because usually we start up at around about 3 o'clock, 2:30.
Yeah.
So there is always the option.
But yeah, I was going to say if you start like at around 3 o'clock ish, I could raid into you, because my Pez streams are always on it.
3 o'clock is where the D&D starts.
Yeah, so that's not a possibility. Never mind. Oh no, I'm going to end up being a factory again, and I hate being a factory. Oh no, it's going to happen. Because I've got enough paint to do all of the skin for all of the different models. I'm definitely going to do it.
Well, do it. That's how you get through horde armies. You become the factory. You concentrate on one thing at a time.
Oh,
and you go,
man.
bang, that's done.
The
Bang.
drone factory was slightly soul destroying.
You use contrast paints.
Do you know what? I was having a look at contrast paint.
Or...
But yeah, no.
You can't really use contrast paints for Guardsman though. That's the thing.
I have. Like,
But there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah.
I guess
Well,
it
there's a
works
lack of will, there's a way.
because
You can use it. It just depends on the colour scheme that you want. That's
Yes.
the thing.
It wouldn't.
The contrast paints are very limited, and if you want a colour scheme like Dave's, you're not going to get away with it.
Yeah, I don't think you could do it with mine.
Quickly grab something.
But yeah, no, it's contrast paint is something I had a little peek at, because it could be a tool that you could use in your arsenal just to get better effects going in it. I've just never used them before.
I think there's a lot of potential. Like, there's a lot you can do with contrast. Like,
Yeah.
even with just like the way some people use it, it's like they'll paint over an area, and then while it's drying, use another contrast bit for another part of the armor, so it sort of get this nice sort of pattern effect on it, and like
Okay.
really nice colors with it you wouldn't normally get conventionally.
Yeah.
And I think there's a lot you can do with it. It's just you need to have like a certain skill set to do it.
Yeah. Which I do not have yet. I've only just learned dry brushing.
Well, but the thing is, because they're sort of marketed as that sort of
Quick
you
way
know,
out.
quick way out, yeah. It's like a lot of people just use it for that, which is fair enough. I mean, unless you're like a pro painter, like Duncan Rhodes, whose job it is to like do,
Yeah.
do these things.
I can tell this is a model I bought ages ago because I've spray painted it black like a twat. This is before I learned that you could actually get the spray in Mechanicum Standard Grey, which is the majority of the models.
See, I still spray everything, well, the majority of everything in black.
I spray everything black.
But
I
then
spray
again,
everything grey. I just find it's a nice in between.
Yeah.
it all depends on how you want the final model to look, because if you spray it in darker colours, you tend to get a more gritty, sort of like grim coloration to it.
Yeah. It depends on the colour of your army as well, because the bright colours like I've got on the guard, you're going to struggle to.
Oh yes.
Yeah, you're going to struggle with that.
Oh yes. But since the majority of the armies.
What would look cooler with the Valiant harpooning? Top half of Defiler. I'll probably take the head off. Or Viper. Elder Viper.
Well,
Ooh, a Viper in motion, if you could sort of get that, like it's bucking up. It's grabbed it from behind and the nose is pointing up.
What's the sort of like that?
Yeah, so it's sort of, you've got it from behind and it's trying to pull away, but it can't because you've got it by its balls.
And I was thinking of like having it so it's been caught and it's been stamped on.
Okay.
And you can like have like the pilot area just covered in blood.
Yeah.
Because bits of Eldar.
Hey, I mean, dealer's choice, man. Oh, shit. I forgot
Would
to
it
get...
look cooler with a Defiler head or a Viper head? A Viper body. I've got the pilot thing for the Viper as well.
if you've got more of it with the Viper, then work with the Viper. Because honestly, if it had come to the Defiler, it would have been better if you had had more of the Defiler.
I'll double check. Hang on. See if I have any more. I'll go into my bits box shame.
Yeah, I'm going to have to start a bits box at some point, because...
Right, no bits box is shameful. No bits box is shameful.
Give it a good old shake.
Shake your booty. Shake
They are
your
the
booty.
ultimate resource.
Okay, so we got Defiler arm. And we might have a Havoc launcher.
Right, I'm just going to move the camera situation around. I think that's a bit too high. Oh, hang on. Thank you so much. Cheers.
Oh, we had a nice little... I didn't know how these Twitch mechanics work.
Twitch mechanics?
Someone gave you money or something just then?
Oh, did they?
Or is it points? I don't know.
I don't know. Oh, blimey. A day ago, I got a follow. Thank you to Mutant86 if you're here. Or if you're not and you decide to have a look at it after the fact. Welcome to the channel. I didn't see that. And it's not popped up on my feed. I think the last person to give me bits was actually Phil.
Welcome.
That's how we got the job.
Yeah. Hang on, did we... it could be a redeem. I need to actually just check. No, it's fine.
Okay. So, bits of the Defiler I found were the Heavy Flamer and the Scourge.
Okay.
Scourge.
No legs though, because I used... I'll show you later what I used the rest of the Defiler on. Actually, I'll just show you now.
Okay. Very decisive there, Machin. Always. Right, so I'm just moving my camera about a bit there, so you can see a bit more of the painting and less of my face.
So I used it on my Shrine of Corn. There we go.
Oh. Nice.
Very nice.
Yeah. It's on my Instagram, their pictures.
Yes.
I'll get the camera right, haven't I? There we go.
Oh, sorry.
That's what I used.
I need to switch over cameras a bit more often. There we go. Full screen, Machin.
So this is my Shrine of Corn. I use it as sort of an altar. Sometimes I'll use it for the, that Stargate rip-off they had for the release.
I
I
know
use it for that instead because I got a corn army. I want to have a big mobile altar of skulls. So.
That's very very corny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we like that.
Oop, right. So Defiler, Viper. I do hate the Eldar quite a lot, so I might use the Viper.
Okay. If you hate the Eldar, why do you have the Eldar?
I went through a period of like when Eye of Terror came out back in 2003. Ulfway had their own like little supplement in the Codex.
Yeah,
Kind of like the color scheme. I mean, black and white's pretty cool scheme, but so that's why.
I'm really tempted to start sticking these together before painting, but I know that I'll run into trouble if I do that. So I'm not going to do that. That'd be a stupid idea. Okay, so I need to know what I'm doing here. So I'm definitely going to have a las gun, so this guy's going to be a las gun guy. Okay. Yes. Then I think I'm going to have an auto cannon and a heavy bolter. Or an auto cannon and a mortar?
Magnetize it so you can choose.
Well, technically you can't magnetize those ones. They all have like either a different set of arms to go with them, or like the entire gun has to be replaced. It's not just one single mount with an interchangeable weapon on it, unfortunately.
Alright. Right, so, let's see. Oh, there's a rocket launcher, heavy bolter, auto. There's the auto cannon, so I need another set of these arms. Okay. So there's your las cannon arm.
Okay, the Viper's gonna get it.
Viper's dying.
I think it'll be easier because with the Defiler head, the body even, it's quite high up, and it would look a bit comical having the knee of the Valiant up so high.
Yeah.
And with the Viper, it would only be a bit higher up, and it'd just be easier.
Yeah.
So what I've got to do then is, so I'll break it down, starting at the feet. So we got here the feet. I'm going to have to cut the toe, like the toes are at the joint, so I can lower them, so it's like got that natural motion going for it.
Yeah.
Then, I don't know if you can see it on here, there's like little plastic sticky out bit.
Yeah.
Where you're meant to put the knee joint. So I'm going to cut that out and then try and move it so I can, so the leg can be altered a bit more.
Yeah.
And then do the same with the hip joint as well.
So you have more adjustment in the motion.
Yeah, exactly. The back leg can be kept where it is, so that's good.
Nice. Oh, I didn't even tweet out about this today. I was busy in work. Never mind.
Never mind.
We've still got people here.
Yeah.
We are very
And you got a new subscriber. So, when did you get the verification of Twitch?
Oh yeah, that happened after last week's stream. We got a big old raid from Mango Smasher, who I have given a follow. He raided with 28 people, and we got 9 follows from that.
Yep.
It's really good. Thank you so much to Mango Smasher again.
Who is Mango Smasher then?
He is a streamer who does painting. I've been lurking in his streams a bit this week.
Yeah.
He does a fair amount of model painting and stuff. I think he does like quite a lot of streaming. Actually, does a lot more than I do. I think it's like Monday to Friday, 9 to 5 sort of thing.
Is he a professional streamer?
I don't know if he was professional, but he's very good, and he's got a very good setup.
Yeah, some of the stuff that he was showing us last week was pretty spectacular. to be
Oh
honest.
yeah, man. Check out the YouTube channel and have a look at last week's episode. It was phenomenal. The amount of work he did. Was it a Tyranid army that was just enormous?
I think.
Or was it? No, it was an Orc army, wasn't it?
Yeah, there was
Yeah.
more ground there.
Oh
Because
man.
then we had that other orc guy in.
Yeah, Daka Smasher. Where is he? Dakafang Mork Quest. Yeah, he's been in a couple of streams. He joined us on Wednesday for a bit, which was lovely of him. Where's my other sprue gone? There it is.
He definitely had like a massive orc army.
Oh yeah, 100%. Right, the other one's going to be I'm going to go mortar, just because I like the look of it more than anything else.
So, part A complete. The pilot has been ripped out the Viper.
Nice.
So, congratulations then, though, getting verified.
Oh yeah, thank you very much. I'm enjoying my my dog emotes. I have emotes for each of my dogs, which is excellent. I particularly like Bear's one. It's brilliant. So you can unlock those using channel points. So you just need to watch it for a certain amount of time, and then it gives you enough to unlock the the emotes, I believe. Or you can also unlock them by subscribing. If anyone out there wants to subscribe, you can support the channel. It's always good.
Satisfaction. Looks like a broken Viper.
Nice.
That reminds me, I gotta put a hole in it.
Yes. So, the fucking news, eh? Should we get onto that?
Yeah. So, I think the main one that's affecting the world at the moment that isn't COVID related is who drove the
Who did the power
who drove
slide?
that ship into the side of the Suez Canal.
Turn left, go fast! Yeah, so that's fun. They've finally unblocked that now, which means that stuff can happen and we can all stop panicking that we're not going to get any toilet roll again.
Have people been worrying about toilet rolls?
Yeah, apparently that's one of the things that one of the containers was carrying.
Oh God.
Lou roll.
Container.
If I can't wipe my arse, I'll go insane.
Someone must have got a right dressing down for that.
Oh yeah,
I think what happened was the engine failed, so it just drifted.
maybe. I mean, to be fair, to get to that angle, you really have to try.
Yeah. There's not much you can do if the engine just goes.
The only drifting that he was doing is he was trying to do 90 degrees.
Check this out, guys! Skirt! Just crashes the boat.
Yeah.
I think it costs something like $500 million an hour for every hour that it was stuck there.
Oh, do you know what? State capitalism these days, I'm fucking glad. Good. I'm glad loads of people lost a lot of money. There's too many rich people in the world.
Politics differ.
Yeah, well.
My favorite Power Ranger is Go-Go Power Major. That's a John Major, Harry Enfield reference there.
Yeah, that's rather dated right now. Just gonna put it out there.
Speaking of politics, Dave, Liverpool.
Yeah, that's not really politics, is
Bit
it?
of harmless corruption there.
Oh, to be honest, this season I've not really been looking too much at the football.
No, I meant the Liverpool mayor.
Oh, the mayor of Liverpool. Oh, yeah. Well, no. The thing is, he was found innocent.
Which means it was all his underlings.
Yeah, he was found innocent, and now he's trying to claim back his legal fees off the council. And the council have basically said no. So, no, don't think so. So yeah, that's how the news going on there.
It's hard enough to bloody get like properly required benefits out of the council, let alone legal fees or anything like that.
When it comes to wiping his arse, Rich says, "I'm not worried. I've got socks."
Permaban.
Never. Rich is always welcome in this channel. The things he would have to do to get banned from this channel, I think he'd also be arrested. What else is new? Apparently the officer that, one of the officers that killed George Floyd has been arrested finally.
Arrested?
I thought they'd
He
been
was
arrested
ages
a while back.
Well, he's actually been charged now. I think.
Yeah.
It's gone to trial.
Yeah.
You mean he was arrested?
Well, there's a live feed on the BBC News website anyway. So that's the thing. We can all meet each other outside now if we want.
Groups of 6.
Yeah.
No, I'm good.
Perfect.
Changes nothing for me. I'm still staying in.
The perfect for sacrificial circles.
Yeah. And the funniest news of the week comes from Tokyo, where a man was arrested following a daring Pokemon card robbery. A 20-year-old Tokyo resident has been arrested for allegedly breaking into a trading card shop atop a 6-story building to steal Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh cards after climbing over the side of the building with a rope.
You fucking Spider-Man.
In the early morning hours last week. Okay, let's do this properly. Kensuke Nakanishi, yes, got it in one, anchored a rope on to the railing on the top of the building in Higashi Ikebukuro.
He's struggling.
Yeah, struggling. Police say he then climbed nearly 16.5 feet down the building without a safety wire and then broke the store's window with some sort of tool. They haven't confirmed which.
Probably his massive cock.
Yeah. So, yeah. He was accused of stealing around 80 cards, which were worth $9,120 and another card. Oh, and another $2,370 in cash.
Gotta catch them all.
Apparently he did it to pay off a debt.
It would have been easier for him to just rob a bank.
He said, this is what he said apparently to the police. I was in rock climbing club in high school, so I wasn't afraid of heights.
No. Someday
I got so many Pokemon cards from when I was like a child.
That's a good one, Rich. Rich just said, only 80? Did he not? Catch 'em all!
Yeah. I got to sell my cards, actually. I don't know how much they're worth, but...
Oh, apparently some of them are worth a lot.
If you've got Charizard, the original, that's going up for thousands on eBay.
Yeah.
I have, but the problem with my Charizard original is it's got sellotape on the back of it.
It's not in mint condition. It's probably still worth a good few hundred, mate.
It's not. I've had a look online about it. So the ones that go for thousands are... There's like a frame that goes around the pictures of the Pokemon and the cards.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't have a shadow on it, then it's worth thousands.
Okay.
So if it does. But prove me wrong. I mean, if I could get a few £100 for effectively some pieces of paper from 1996 I haven't looked at, they can have them, you know. 50 quid in a kebab will do. You know?
I think I've got a load of first edition cards up in my parents' loft somewhere.
Yeah, so... But yeah, it's those shadowless ones, people, that go for thousands, but... I don't get it, to be honest.
Yeah, it's just
You know?
a bit of novelty stuff in it.
But, you know, A-okay with taking people's money.
Yeah, if you want the cards he's got, if you want his sellotape Charizard, hit him up. NecroBus the 88 on Twitch.
Yeah, please take them off me. I don't want them.
He wants
We'll
money
trick-
more.
They're taking up precious space in his Warhammer cabinet.
Actually, they are. It's like that box they're in is a good 6x5 inches. Real estate on that shelf in my cupboard.
Man, right. Now we get to the fun bit where we can start to actually make out what we're doing, because we're going to paint some actual bright colours on. Yay.
Dun, dun, dun.
How's everyone getting on with their models?
Getting there. Just putting the Viper on at the moment.
Cool beans. It's going to be a long-term project, that one, isn't it?
Nah. I want to get it done by tonight. So.
Oh, okay.
Well, the painting might take a bit longer.
Oh, the painting will take. I'm running out of lead belcher as well.
Oh,
So it's
gonna have to order some of that.
I know, and
Well, it's lucky that you can actually buy lead belcher spray.
I've got some of that.
there's a spray.
Yes, there is a spray for it.
Never a god.
It's just anybody who owns Necrons has that colour.
See,
Where is
Dave, this is the miracle of capitalism. Embrace. I'm just gonna put the light on.
Oh yeah, it's starting to get a little bit dim, isn't it? It's nice to have the sun out though.
Tomorrow is meant to be 20 degrees.
Wow.
Yeah, I heard from people in the shop downstairs that tomorrow's supposed to be roasting. And obviously in Britain, that roasting is subjective.
I mean, for me, anything over 20 is unacceptably warm.
20 is just, I like 20. It's a good temperature.
Yeah, it's like 20 by itself is great. As soon as you hit 21, 22, that's when I start to struggle.
When you really start to sweat.
So it will be nice to actually, not have to wear a jumper for the first time this year. Not
It'd be
100%.
nice. It'd
Go
be
on.
nice to put my washing out and not have to use my heating.
Yeah. Rich says anything over 15 is too hot.
Bloody northerners.
Yeah. He's probably wearing a bloody string vest as we speak.
It's like those Newcastle fans who go to who take their shirts off during the Newcastle games when it's snowing.
Yeah. Anything where he has to take his dressing gown off in the house is too hot, apparently. Oh, man, you only need your dressing gown for like exceptionally cold circumstances.
Dave,
What?
you believe that he wears things underneath it. You weren't there, man. You weren't there. PTSD.
Got any leeches for this?
Oh, right, where did I put that?
Yeah. Clothes are overrated, apparently. Oh, man.
Missing a bloody foot now. Oh, yesterday, putting together this Hellgrave, there was a little bit by there which I dropped, and I spent a good hour. It's like in the joint.
Oh, yeah.
And I spent a good hour trying to find it and scanning the floor. Eventually I found it, embedded in my gaming chair. It's like,
I had one of those a few weeks ago, didn't I, Paddy? Dropped a thing and then was looking for like 10 minutes, and then Paddy was like, check your slipper. I was like, oh, it's there. Oh my god, it was just stuck to the bottom of my slipper.
it's annoying when it happens, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now I've lost a foot. I'm gonna stand up now. So, hopefully. Damn.
What you had you hoping it would just be there?
Oh, it's still on the sprue.
Way. Wanker.
There was a bit of a dirt moment by me, not going to lie.
We all suffer from them.
Yeah, we do.
Unavoidable. Ah, Schmidt.
Do you know what? I think the Imperial Guard colours sort of go further than the Tau colours I've got. I'm not sure why, it just doesn't... Yeah, it doesn't disappear as much. Apparently it's attached to your leg, whatever it is that you lost. Oh, you lost your foot. I see. Well done, Richard.
Right, there we go. Because for some reason this model is all over the place.
Yes. Right, the sprue's starting to look a bit more like I'm actually doing some work. It's not just black. So that's good. I hope I've got the right colours, actually. Just thinking about it. Fenrisian's one of the lines, I think. And so is... where's the other one? Slanesh Grey. That's another one of the lines. Yeah, Celestra Grey. That's the colour for the cloth. Ooh. There's a few games coming out soon that I'm interested in.
Which ones?
Alright, so there's the actual PC release of MechWarrior 5 coming. I think that's happening in June or May.
Nope, it's the 27th, I thought it was, of May, I believe.
Of May, cool. So yeah, that's something that I'll be picking up. Tony Hawk's is coming out on PlayStation. I think it only said PlayStation 5, but you have to assume it'll come out on the PS4 as well.
What number's this one now?
It was the remake of Tony Hawk's Pro Skaters 1 and 2, which was really good, but it was an Epic Game Store exclusive, so I haven't played it yet.
So once again, a massive cop out, and then making a completely new game.
Well, no, apparently it's the best game that they've made in a while, and that's just because they didn't tinker with it too much, and all they did is, slap on a fresh coat of paint, rebuilt the engine a bit, and
it would probably be better if they actually, made a new game.
I don't know, because well, just look at the games that they've tried to make and they've been shit. Like Tony Hawk's Underground or some shit like that was bullshit.
No, it wasn't. Tony Hawk's Underground was great.
Was it? I can't remember. All I remember is the last couple of Tony Hawk's games I played were a little bit meh. They were on the 360. It's not the same, man.
That's right, it's not.
No. Back for Blood's coming out in June. Yeah, that's exciting. I want that. I want to be all up in that. I'm sure there was more, but I can't remember now.
They're re-releasing the original Rome Total War.
Oh yeah, I spotted someone talking about that. Yeah. Is it just in the new engine, do you think?
Well, I had a look at many a true nerd stream. It looks like it's the same engine as the original.
Okay,
Just
so
graphics.
they just HD textured over it.
Sort of, yeah. I mean, it looks better. Like,
Yeah,
brighter, the animations are better.
yeah.
So, I think it's just all part of that nostalgia train going around at the moment.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about Total War, but I don't think I've got the time for Total War anymore.
It's the type of game where you can put 50 hours into it and still be like, there's work to be done.
Yeah, I mean, and the thing is, I've got my fix for that, and that's Civ, and I've always just preferred Civ over Total War.
There's a new Civ coming out soon.
Yeah, is there though, or is it just a new expansion? So they only just released one expansion, haven't they?
I think that Civ 5 came out 2016.
Yeah, I mean, you could be right, to be honest.
Time for a new one.
Definitely worth a Google, which I will do once this paint's run out.
Aren't we on Civ 6 though?
Yeah, Civ 6. Yeah, I've got Civ 6. I've played that one a good few hundred hours. Very good game.
I've never played the Civ game. I hear they're good.
Yeah, they are. They're good. I think it's a case of if you want your your real time battles, you're more going to be into your Total War.
Yeah.
Civ's more of a sort of hands off experience.
I prefer to be down with the boys, leading my men to
Fair
victory.
The grand strategy games.
Right. I think this is where I'm going to start just focusing on the models that I'm going to stick together today. I think one of the dogs just farted audibly in the next room.
How is your hand now, by the way?
It's fine. Got a scar there, but
Yeah, he went to town on you there, that dog.
yeah, you did. Didn't you bastard?
Cut his balls off.
Yeah, that's what we did. His cone's off now, though, so that's good. And he's. I was afraid it was going to turn him into a completely different dog, but it really hasn't. He's just a bit more chilled out.
It's probably for the best.
Yeah.
It's more of a relaxed douchebag.
Yeah. It's not a wanking injury, Rich.
I like the fact it blurs it out on the text as well, but
Does
it's
it?
just like, it's not a ranking injury, bastards. Get my attention by taking. Oh wait, no,
That's the bot. Don't worry. It's just letting you know how you can audibly abuse me.
So now I'm making the incision on the foot.
You sound like a surgeon, sir.
In many ways, it is. If I ever got the money, I would buy a Warlord Titan.
Just gonna say, if I ever got the money, I'd be a surgeon.
Yeah.
Back alley surgeon.
Red Rocket, according to Rich.
But yeah, one day,
Yeah.
at 100,000 subscribers, you'll get the Machin Warlord Titan build.
I'm sure we'll get there, mate. Don't worry.
Maybe by then I'll have actually painted all of the backlog.
Yeah.
Yeah, then you'll have another backlog.
True that. It's nice to be painting a different type of army, actually. I think I did need to change it up a bit, didn't I?
Most certainly.
I still don't get Twitch. It's just like, people watch people sleeping. It's like, why?
Because people watched Big Brother when it first came out.
That's true, they did.
It's
I
like
do
some-
remember those E4 24/7 feeds to the Big Brother house.
Was
Did
E4 a
we-
thing back in that day?
Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
it was. It had pretty much. It had recently come out, but it was. I would reckon it was practically made for that fucking shit.
Yeah. Alright, the light is fading fast, so as soon as I've finished these arms, I think I'm going to have to go and...
Turn on the light.
yeah. Ooh. Anyway, how is everyone in chat? I know Richard's around, just shouting abuse at me. Oh, here we go. People fought in their sleep, plus people used to let people play random clips. John Cena clips used to make him crease. Apparently that's Twitch, I think. Okay. We can get more out of this paint, 100%. Let's get the other backpack done in all.
The land that memes forgot.
Do we need the backpack for both of them, or is it just the one? I reckon it's just the one.
I think I'm going to have to put the foot on and then mangle up this Eldar boy, stick him where his seat is.
Mangle him up good. Have you got a Stanley knife to put slashes on?
Yeah.
Happy days.
So I'm making a cut now into the foot so I can bend the foot down like that. A bit further.
Nice.
So I can have it on either side of the Viper.
Oh. Right, I'm going to go and turn the light on. And then we'll do a round robin, see how we're getting on. Okay. Sorry, you just see me dancing around the room a bit. So, where are we up to? Let's start with Badger.
Well, I'm starting to get things stuck together, but there's still a lot of tiny sort of annoyances. I mean, I've got the base done, and it just decides it wants to zoom in. Come on.
Oh, there we go. Very nice.
But the rest of the character's a bit of a pain in the ass.
That's a very nice base.
She's covered in tiny spikes.
Phil, how's yours coming along?
This is boy number God knows what. I've painted countless of them. It's just another day in the office for me.
Alright.
Boy number
Major,
600.
you've got your foot sorted.
Viper is suitably crushed.
Nice.
And the foot will be like that.
Yeah,
Yep.
nice. That is cool.
With the gun bit by there, so that foot will be level with the gun bit.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's just a lot of plastic to cut into.
And there are dogs around me. But I have basically got the skin and the cloth, like the basic cloth done. And it really doesn't like to zoom in today for some reason. Yeah, it really doesn't like it. Never mind. I may move the camera around a bit, maybe put it back on top of the monitor. But yeah. Right. And now I'm going to start with the Mechanicum Standard Grey. Apparently we just we fooled Rich. He thought Valheim was still running, but it's just the stream music.
I haven't played Valheim yet. I've heard it's quite addictive.
It's very good. I haven't played it in weeks, to be honest, but it's very good.
It is rather addictive, I will admit that.
Okay, I managed to snap the foot off.
Okay.
One.
Stage 1 done. Do I do Mechanical Stranded Grey first, or do I do the Lead Belcher first? Richard's had 345 hours and counting on Valheim. It's almost as much as I've played Counter-Strike in total.
I've played like 1,500 hours of World of Warcraft Classic.
Oh man.
Yeah. There's just nothing to do in lockdown.
I guess.
And all my friends were playing it, so it's a bit like, oh well.
Yeah. That makes sense.
I might as well.
I mix it up too much to do that. Yeah, I've been I've continued on with Final Fantasy this week while I've been off. I haven't completed it, but I'm a significant portion in. Oh, angry dog. Sorry about that. Right, let's just get the light up so I can actually see what I'm doing. Sorry. There we go. Yeah, I'm up to the bit where we're about to storm the Shinra building. Oh, bollocks.
Oh, Final Fantasy VII, is it?
Yeah. Playing the remake.
Have you completed it yet?
New. I'm just at the, as I say, I'm just at the point where we're about to storm the Shinra building, which is I think that's towards the end.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think that's closer to the end of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's still quite a bit to do.
Fair enough.
Oh, that's a good thing.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm not gonna go spoilery with this, but yeah, it remains good.
Oh, we got another subscription.
Where?
That money thing went up.
Huh? I don't see it. I'm not seeing
It's
it
up
on my.
420 now. Bullbucks. That's it.
Oh, that's what. No, yeah, sorry, that's not a sub. Don't worry. That's just the channel currency.
All right.
Yeah. So you are accumulating channel currency because you are watching the channel. So you can spend that channel currency. I'll segue into the shield section. You can spend that currency on redeems to mess with me while I'm playing games.
Okay.
You can, for example, on Pro Evo, one of the redeems when I've got my Pro Evo stream on is you can enforce a substitution. Tell me who you want to come off. You can't tell me who's coming on because I know that I know the first thing Machen will do is tell me to bring on a striker as a goalkeeper.
I wouldn't do that. Much more devious.
Okay. But yeah, no.
It's a midfielder.
Yeah, it's for today's stream with the Paint Club. You can tell me to highlight an individual for a bit, and we'll get an update. So if someone wants to have big Machen cam and have a look at how you're getting on, they can redeem it.
Green stuff. Stand by.
Oh god. Here we go.
I'm going to get this important thing for any Warhammer person when they're assembling models. The manual.
Yes. Very important. Okay, we've had a redeem here. We have a topic discussion. Badger, it involves you.
Yes, I've just seen that.
So let's all have a look at Patrick's messy bedroom.
But you'll only get this particular angle of it.
Oh,
because I ain't
will
shifting
we?
that camera.
Are you sure?
I ain't shifting that camera.
Rich, do you want to hop down into his room and shift his camera around for us?
What's that?
We've had a redeem, which is a topic discussion, and Rich wants us to discuss Patrick's messy room.
It's the topic discussion, not a tour. Okay. I can easily say at the moment that my bedroom is kind of covered in lint. All right.
Yeah.
Covered in lint. It's a bit of a heap, so doesn't matter if it's a bit of a heap. It's my heap.
Oh, apparently Rich is he's not going to come down because you'll attack him.
Well, that's why it's a mess, so it attracts the wildlife to defend it. Yeah, honestly, my room doesn't actually have any moldy dishes or anything in it. It's just clothes and, of course, the ever-present boxes of stuff that I have all over the place.
That should possibly be in the recycling bin.
Yeah, they've got things in them.
Oh,
Things in.
you need shelves, sir.
I have shelves, but the shelves are all full of Warhammer.
Okay. No, to be fair, that's a good thing to have shelf full of.
Thing is, I really do need to sort of jiggle it about a bit so that I can condense things down again. I did that once and I managed to chuck out a couple of boxes worth of shite.
Yeah.
But it just keeps going, guys.
Keeps accumulating. Keep buying stuff.
I know. Sadly, I do keep buying stuff. That's why I've got a giant backlog.
Yeah.
Okay, my pile of shame isn't that bad.
I mean, I'm just glad you can only see upwards because I've got a very large box of recycling that I have yet to transport to the bin next to me.
So you know what lives under my bed, Richard?
Oh, what lives under Paddy's bed? Do we want to know? Is this R-rated?
No, it's a massive amount of leftovers from when I had to move out of my original place.
I was going to say
to come live here.
And don't forget the white tissues.
No, I dispose of those on a regular basis.
Oh, okay.
I'm not a complete animal.
Only largely one.
Just a moderate animal.
Oh, man. Richard is identifying the wank bin.
I can't see it.
That's fine. Okay. Thank you for that, Redeem. We have discussed Patrick's messy room. I do enjoy the LARPing axe that you've got in the background there.
Yes. The majority of my LARPing gear that's actually still pressed up against that wall. I've still got those two giant shields.
Nice.
As well. But they're a bit further into the bedroom.
Past the point at which we're not allowed to see.
Oh, gotta have protection. To be honest, I made that joke when I pulled that lasset banger.
Oh, God.
In my chainmail.
Come on, man. He's never going to let that one go. It's his one moment of glory.
It is my one moment. Right.
Do you know what? I think I'm going to leave that topic discussion one on, permanently, so that I can, because I think that's a good one to have on in any of the streams, really.
We had a discussion and we gained two additional viewers.
Oh, did we? Oh,
So
hello.
apparently, talking about my stink ass bedroom. Is,
Yeah. Yeah. So it's a popular topic of conversation. Welcome
People
to
want to know.
The people do want to know. And we are nothing if not.
The people.
Well, slaves to our audience. Oh man.
Slash Jeff Bezos.
Yeah. Yeah, he's taken half the money of this for this channel. I think it is at least half. Right, so I need to get him a las gun.
Of course he is, he needs it.
Yeah, of course he does.
Running low.
He's an upstarting businessman.
This is the bit in the stream where we stop and applause our boss.
No, it's the bit where I
Woo!
despise capitalism in most of its forms.
You know, it's alright.
I don't know. No one needs that much money. No one on the planet needs that much money.
I did watch something recently about the Soviet Union and the first millionaire in the Soviet Union. It was basically towards the end of the fall of the Soviet Union, and he wasn't really a millionaire. He was like, he had a value of about $120,000 or whatever.
But because the value of rubles was like ridiculously low.
Something like that. But it was like because he was like trading Western goods because he was lived in, I think it was like Estonia or something.
Yeah.
And like the people in the Soviet Union like protested the fact that he had so much money, and the KGB even started like tracking him to the point where he had to flee the country.
Yeah. I mean, absolutely do not get me wrong, Merchant. I am not a communist.
But then when the Soviet Union collapsed, he returned and became a millionaire.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a communist, I'm a socialist. There's a very, very big difference. And those that conflate the two don't know what they're talking about.
I know what I'm talking about. I just like it winding you up.
Yeah. I know you do, Merchant.
Twirling the evil mustache.
Indeed. Right.
Left.
Up. Go on, finish it.
Center. Ha ha ha.
Oh.
Back in time.
Oh, you're right, Decafang. How's it going?
Bitch, get
I
out of the
will,
way. Get out of the way, bitch. Get out of the way.
How's your day today, Decafang? Yous don't as Discord. Ah, sorry mate, I haven't set up a Discord channel yet. We're only a fairly new channel here. I've only just gone affiliate. And
Unless you're a bunch of boomers and technology scares us.
I mean, it scares me, Ancient. I'm okay with Discord.
Even though I work in IT, I'm just like, I don't know how it works.
Yeah.
Just unplug it, plug it back in. But we all know that we must give praise to the venerable Omnissiah and rub oils, sacred oils, into our PCs in order to make them work.
Now you just got to add the spiky bits and make it orky.
Paint it red.
You just got to think that it will work, and it will.
Exactly.
That's how orcs work.
Oh, Decafang's just finished a stealth bomber. Here's another link to Discord you can use. Sorry, mate. We have no links here. You can whisper me if you like, and I'll have a little look at that, and I'll bring it up on the
Also,
on the screen-a-majig.
what kind of orc are you to be sneaking round like a git?
There he is.
Now, don't we have a Twitter?
We have a Twitter, yes, but people don't seem to want to use the Twitter, but it's fine. I guess some people don't have Twitter. Oh,
Cesspit.
Christ on a bike! I need to log into Discord now from here, and I can't remember what my thing is. Ah! Where is me thing? Crikey, O'Reilly. I seem to have lost my...
Your power!
Indeed. No, it's not here. It's gone.
Swing and a miss.
Yep. It's usually like right here somewhere. Because I'm old. I've got like a book where I keep my passwords in. Like a lemon. Huh. Ooh, there you go. Log in with a QR code. That could work.
Ah.
Twitter's for twits, apparently.
Twitter's just too toxic.
I mean, my Twitter's not toxic. I think it largely depends on who you follow.
Every other social media thing in the world. You'll have a lot of people who are like, oh, this is kind of nice, and then there'll just be random douchebags.
Indeed. There we go, I've logged in. That's an easier way of doing it. Has we tried Mork is the best 69?
No, because everyone knows Gork is the best.
Come on. Load, you thing. It's loading. Anyway, whilst this loads, I will continue to paint. Right, so I've got me the shoes need the... Yes, they do. Oh no, those ones are alright. I think. No, those need doing. Right, I need more mechanical standard grey. Where am I?
I did watch the Beast Snaggers video.
Yeah.
Again, constantly that you after you've linked it, just purely because of the way that they did it, and it is just so very, very awkward. It's like Gorton Mork made some fighty boys. Some were runts, some were boys. And it gets down to it, it's like, we're all mean and green. Except the red ones. Just colours in the squigs another colour.
And remember, purple is the South boy.
Yes, Dakafang, this is boy number God knows what. Keeping it simple today, just painting another boy in my
Boys.
Evil Sons colour scheme. My camera's not very good, sorry. It's
Sorry, I can make you as big as possible.
it's not gonna do anything, Dave. It's the camera quality. It's just see, look, it's
Garbage.
sorry, I cheaped out on the camera, so I bought like one that works but isn't particularly good.
That's fine. You're here. That's
Okay.
all. That's all that counts.
Now I've got to give the whole thing a wash.
Oh yeah.
Oh well, thank you, Dakafang. I'm very proud of my boys.
Proper good work.
Nah, the base brush will do.
Yeah, I'm painting Humies. So, yeah, good times. These are my first love, and I am very, very happy with the colour scheme I've got. I'm just not a fan of painting it because it's a fucking pain in the arse.
And this is what happens when you go, okay, I want this color scheme, and then you're like, maybe I don't want this color scheme anymore because
Yeah.
it's difficult.
As yous have umis, without them there wouldn't be
Boy,
beakies. Hang on, beakies to cramp. Any beakies to cramp? I don't get it.
well, Breaky's a Space Marine.
Oh right, okay. Now I get it.
I've always wanted to do an orc army and just like going to a charity shop and just like taking loads of like toys for like $5 and like putting rockets all over them.
You can do that.
You
And
actually
like having
can.
this, I've seen it before back in when Games Workshop Newport was open. Someone brought in an orc tank, which was a shoebox with two sets of wheels attached to it. And
Nice.
painted. It was like, yeah, that's my troop carrier, and everyone was just like, fair enough.
Yep. It's orky. Can't argue with
Yeah.
that.
Really, yeah, fair play, 10 on 10. Mech boy, yeah, pretty much. Like,
Mr.
pretty much
Potato
like-
Head with
I
guns.
got Imperial Knight Army is just for the mechs, and my Titan.
That's why I went. Yeah, I went with the
Traitors.
Tau for the mechs.
Yeah, but you're wrong.
They,
God damn, I hate Tau so much.
they got the fanciest mechs, but they ain't got the best one.
Tower like the mechs was like people who've seen too much Gundam.
I love a bit of anime, me. Oh, I need these binocs. Done. No! I've ran out of grey. I need more.
Well, I'd say Dakafang. I got lucky because I bought back when GW had that box set for Knights where it was like 120 quid for 2 Knights in the terrain. I got lucky because I bought one of the last boxes of that. But you could totally do that conversion and it'd be more profitable if you could find that box set in like an FSG or something. So I know GW don't sell it anymore. I think it's quite expensive on eBay. But I think some FSGs still sell it.
Do you know what? eBay is actually not that cheap nowadays.
Because we're in lockdown and everyone's using it to get stuff, so
I
people are
suppose,
just
yeah.
capitalising.
Ramping up the prices.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Do you know what is good? And I have spotted a couple of good deals on it. CEX's website, it actually is quite good for like PlayStation 1 games and all that sort of thing.
Didn't know.
Yeah, I was having a look on the internet and just came across it, and it's actually quite good. Like prices, like Ape Escape was 22 quid. I managed to get it for like a couple of quid cheaper than that off eBay, but just by sheer like
Power.
look and repetitiveness. But you know what? It's
Fair
not a
play.
bad deal. Still trying to get hold of Ape Escape 3. I'm hoping I'll find a copy of that before I finish Ape Escape 1 and 2, which is my current Let's Play game. It's good. It's so good. Where am I? Oh yeah. Binoculars and helmets. That's what I'm doing today. Where's the binoculars gone? There it is. Chanel.
Okay, there's going to be little gaps where around the Viper where the foot is. But because I always put a lot of mud on the terrain,
Yeah.
I should be able to cover those gaps with mud effects.
You'll
Okay.
fill it in quite happily.
Oh yeah. The Umis is figuring out the correct prices for gubbins. He's bought the stealth bomber for 45 quid or so.
I've got an orc flyer, yeah. Dave bought it for me
Yeah.
for Christmas.
Hey.
many years ago. At least 2 or 3 years ago now.
Yeah.
I just made it a what do you call it? A
Dakka
Dakka
jet?
jet. Yeah, it's got no bombs. Just
Older gun.
shooters.
You call it a speed though, aren't you? So you don't want to go slow.
What's a quid? Oh, he's Americans. £1 is £1, which is like what, $1.50, something like that.
I don't think the exchange rate's that good anymore.
£45 would be about $60.
Yeah. Roughly. So yeah, we call a pound a quid, sorry.
Yeah. Actually, quid does sound more orky.
Yes, it does.
Squig.
Chocolate's a quid.
Oh, he's taken to piss. Oh, right, okay. Well, you did say you were American, so I didn't think you knew what a quid was.
Oh well. All is well.
Right, I've got to wait for that wash to dry now, which is like 30 minutes, so...
Just twiddling your thumbs or start on
I'll
another
find
one.
something else.
I never put that much wash on, so it takes that long. But I always find it ruins my models if I put that much wash on, because I've got such bright colour schemes. It just makes it look like it's just smeared in shit. Come on. We're nearly at a point.
So much stuff.
So much stuff. Oh fuck, I just brushed a lot then. Didn't think there was that much paint on the brush. Turns out there was.
Trouble I've got is kind of the opposite. Because I'm using one of the oranges, which inevitably means like all of the bright colours in the entire paint rostrum. It's super watery for no good reason. So I have to essentially try and dry brush everything that I want to be.
Contrast yellow is pretty good.
Contrast
Bright
yellow
yellow.
is pretty good, but I'm just trying to get ginger hair.
Yeah.
So just getting a bit of the dry brush of the orange to highlight the dark red is what I need. But it's the thinness of the actual standard paint that's pain in my arse.
Dakka Fang's he's been to the UK before, but only for a layover.
Bloody hell.
Them damn mechs.
Yeah, to be fair, you're not missing much, mate. Don't worry about it.
Depends which part of the UK.
True.
Probably London.
Damn.
Hiss boo. Where you get a pint of bloody Guinness for about £7.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Man, London's expensive.
Yeah, some cunt tried to charge me £5.50 for just a pint of Guinness in Manchester. And I laughed at him and told him he could keep it. That was in
There.
that was in the Deaf Institute where me and Mr. Phil so fucked up.
Did I just cut the wrong bit?
You might have done.
I think I did actually. Damn.
Damn, double damn.
No, I didn't.
Apparently, where he did a layover was a bit better than where he ended up.
Yeah.
Where did you end up, if you don't mind about us asking?
I did cut the wrong bit.
No. Why? Why would you do that to us, Machin? Come on.
I know, basic errors rushing.
I've done it before. I've cut off the piece that you're not supposed to cut, trying to get it off the sprue. I'm just gonna fuck my life.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to glue it back together.
It's only a cable, so it's not too bad.
Yeah. Oh man, he was on his way to Afghanistan. Shit.
Are you military?
Of course he's military. He's Orky.
You know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
Orcs don't really have a military. It's more a mob.
Yeah.
It's just a good time. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
It's a fight. It's a war.
There's no rank. It's just who's bigger is in charge.
Who's
That rank can be immediately
usurped?
usurped at any moment.
Yeah. So sounds like he's military, all right. The Taliban needed to get cramped.
Yep. Military.
Yeah. And now this channel is being watched by the FBI. Hello, guys. How are you? We're just painting some Warhammer.
Welcome to our jolly old hobby.
Actually, it'd be the CIA, wouldn't it? Yeah. CIA is more the sneaky gets.
See, I'd love it if they actually just chimed in and go, "No, I totally collect this army." It's like, yes. Show us your picture.
As you looked at the stealth bomber yet, I'm actually trying to get the image up, but it's just not loading. Sorry, mate.
Is that an orc stealth bomber?
Yes, he's trying to share with us an orky smelf bomber. That's
A milk bomber.
a smelf bomber. Sorry, pal. I've got Instagram if you want to share it there as well. You can follow me at Bulamatari_live. That's where we are on Instagram. If you tag us on there, you can show me on that.
I think that's what we did last time.
Yeah, probably. But yeah,
Massive bunch of boys.
the majority of the channel updates go on Twitter, just because that's where I tend to spend most of my time, social media-wise. Just doom scrolling and posting sass. That's basically what Twitter's for.
Okay. This is how it's going to look like.
Okay, hang on a sec. I'm going to get you all up on the screen, just by yourself.
Sort of like that.
Where are we? Hang on, I need Discord up.
Magic
Cam. There we go.
No.
Show us. Oh, Discord's graining your camera a bit. Sorry, but
Rip.
nice. Oh, that's pretty good work. That. Good stuff.
Something like that. That right leg's turning a bit to the inside, so I'm going to have to sort that out. See if we can turn it around without dropping it. Spilling. Yeah. Ooh. Zoom out.
It's a big base, that.
Something like that.
Nice. I like that. That's good. Well done, Machin.
Yes.
Right, let's have a look and see if anything's going on Instagram-wise or Twitter-wise. I could probably post out about the stream on Twitter while I'm here, couldn't I? Sorry, I can't type and talk at the same time, which is a bit stupid, but... Haha! Right, there we go. Boom, done. So... Can't see anything on there. Oh, I send you another link. Okay, he sent me another link. Oh, it's a Facebook one. Right, okay. I will... Oh, it says it's not available. Well, that sucks. Maybe you've got... Huh. Well, that's poo. I'm sorry, mate. The Facebook link didn't seem to work. I am logged in and everything. What couldn't we do?
Come on, Dave. Pressure.
Huh. How strange.
Very straggly.
Indeed. Right, okay, so, I think that's all of the grey on the actual dudes done. Need to get a bit more cloth done for this this guy. There we are. Oh, hello, Beefy Cubby. How are you today? We've been having an orky discussion.
How do, Beefy?
I think Dave needs a tech boy.
Yeah, I definitely need a tech priest.
Yeah, he needs some. He needs some worker grots. That's what you need.
Yeah. I've got. I mean, Twitter works, but if no one uses Twitter anymore, that sort of scuppers my plan. Never mind. Ooh, I should really just set up a Discord server, shouldn't I? And then people can just post photos in there.
It'll be another thing to do after the stream.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh, Beefy Cubby's got a full 500 points list built now. Nice. He's been piling through the grots. So he's got the 500 points worth of grots. Very nice. Beefy was kind enough to share last time he was with us some pictures of some very nice conversions he's been doing.
Aye.
Yeah, he'd been doing a grot army.
Yeah.
I'll take a good while that.
Rich is saying, why don't you work around the multiplayer Wednesdays one? Do you mean the Twitch server, the Discord server? Could do, but we were using that for like the comms, weren't we? And it'd be a bit, if we had like 400 people in the chat at once, it'd be a bit mad. Any cans or mech guns? I think that was I think that's directed at Beefy Kirby. Yes. So it's a grot mech, 10 grot riflemen, a cannon wagon, and 6 squig bikers. Very nice. No cans yet, though he will do. He's not having any mech guns. Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it, Rich. I'll have to sort it out. I've actually already got a paint club server created, but we're currently using it. So yeah, all right. Bulk gun metal. This is where we start to get fun. And yes, I know it's called lead belcher now, but not to me. Not to me. It'll always be bulk gun metal.
God damn it.
What's up, man?
I need to wait for gluey bits to dry.
That's always the least fun thing. What's up? Mitch is making suspicious noises.
Missing a screw, so I'm going to check if it's downstairs.
Oh no.
Yeah, the plane's taken off. It's gone.
Nice.
I don't have any mech
Oh, no,
guns, but every list that I see says that you should have them. But it's 30 quid for one, so...
Yeah.
But that's the thing with orcs, you can just make one using...
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking of just buying some cheap Imperial Guard stuff. Stick
Not
it.
even that, just charity shop. Buy a plane.
I don't
Get
want
some
it.
plastic cards.
I'd like to put in a
Stick
bit
it
more
around
effort.
it, and then put an orc boy in it, and some goggles, and hey presto, I've saved you 30 odd quid.
Yeah, I can understand why you would want to do a bit more than that, but yeah, you certainly could. I'm sure that they'd allow it if you brought the model into a fight.
That's the whole point of orcs.
So, yeah.
It's like the cheapest army ever.
Yeah, mech guns is so damn good. Yes, it's so easy. I want to challenge myself with this list. Buy a truck and one mech gun. Use can to make 4 mech guns out of combination of those kits.
Pringle tubes are like the ally of orcs.
I mean, it's hard to argue with it, but you got some pride in your army, yo.
It'd be like buying a toy tank and just putting it in your Imperial Guard army and saying, "There's a Lumen Russ."
Yeah.
Like a Green Army Man tank, just like, yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean that is too far to the extreme. But
You know, it's a tank, isn't it? It's like you could argue that
It's the same principle, isn't it?
yeah.
you can argue that all you want, but it's not even the same size. Whereas if you get a light-sized tank, stick loads of stuff around it. Yeah, Blue Peter approach to orcs.
I customised what do you call it, a death copter, but it wasn't a very good job. It was the first model I ever tried to customise.
Oh man. Yeah, I did a couple of hack jobs when I was a little teenager, making like Imperial Guard, not Imperial Guard, Space Marine conversions. I used some of my mates' Necron spare parts, not Necron, Tyranid spare parts, and made a mutant character which had 3 arms. That was kind of a cheap one.
Blue Peter Orc Army, that's what it is.
Yeah. But it's just not orky. It doesn't matter what colour you paint it. Right. I need to get the metal bits on this done. Crikey, I'm struggling with the light in here. Ugh. We need to turn the this light thing up. Ugh. Get a bit more. Do you know what? I shouldn't have moved it. I should have just left it where it was. It was in a good place where it was. I've messed up my thing here.
Your setup.
Yeah. Right, there you go. That's a bit more light. Okay. Bollocks. Sorry, chat. I will catch up on you in a second. Just trying to paint these little awkward bits.
Plenty of war.
What's people saying?
Richard just shouted Dakar Death Wagon.
Dakar Death Wagon!
Run over with the Death Roller.
Yep. Right. There's a bit more. I'm going to need new paint for this. Oh, bollocks. Just knock my commissar over. I've got a few models for like reference. or show them while I'm here. This is me, very dusty actually, Commissar. Let's try and get the worst of the dust off. There we go.
Right. So I think...
Oh,
Nice Commissar.
come on. Come on. It's not doing it, is it? Right, I'm going to just move my camera so it's a bit more in a sensible place.
Careful.
Yeah, did you want to show something, Machin, while I sort my technical shit show out?
I was going to say, I'm going to have to put the foot going in at an angle, I think, because the way the pistons work.
Show us, man.
So,
It's all going wrong.
It's all going Pete Tong.
I'll see if I can get it. So basically...
That grainy
just-
cameraman, I hate it. I hate it so much.
Yeah.
Discord does that a lot.
Move it back a bit.
No, it's not the camera. It's Discord. When it's low on juice,
By
it does
here, there's a piston at the back of the foot,
that. Okay.
and it's really awkward to get the ball joint in. So I'm gonna have to have it going in at an angle, and do it that way, I think.
Yeah. Dekafang is trying to contact MI6 to get Use Lot in trouble for pointy sticks he was using. Yeah. Okay, so let's see if I can actually make it do. Come on. You know you want to. You know you want to. There you go. Look at that. There's my Commissar.
Yeah, looking sexy there, Dave.
Yeah. And my standard boy, who actually isn't very well painted at all, but that's sort of the colour scheme I've got going on. Some tiger stripes. Supposed to be a sort of ice world with some urban camo. Alrighty then.
Striped snow camo.
Yeah. Okay. There's the dude sprue, and then I've got to get a got to start doing a weapon sprue then, haven't I? And this one's going to be the mortar.
The amount of super glue.
Nice, thank you, man. He likes me custom Iron Guard dudes. Oh shit, I painted myself. How did I manage that? Never mind. Okay, next. I need to do some...
Well, I'm out of plastic glue.
Oh no.
So I got some regular super glue though.
Oh, I use super glue for everything.
Nah.
That is amateur hour stuff.
Well, it's easier with plastic glue with plastic, I find anyway.
I suppose it makes sense, doesn't it? It's glue specifically
not.
made for the
Not
thing.
it. Be a bit silk.
Well, plastic glue, what it does is it actually fuses the plastic together. So if you get a blob of it on your model where you don't want it, it can actually...
It's going to melt it.
Yeah, it can mess up the detail, but it is really good at keeping plastic together.
Whereas
Super glue just creates a bond between what you're trying to...
Yeah. But if it snaps, you know, you can just glue it back on. Whereas if it snaps with plastic glue, which it really shouldn't, you're in trouble.
It's very rare plastic glue snaps.
Yeah. That's because it's literally melting two pieces of plastic together.
Pretty much, yeah.
oh god damn, I hate this bit.
What bit?
I'm having to do edge work.
Oh,
Really, really fine edge work.
yeah. So it's really nice when you get it right, though. Like, it's just the best feeling in the world when you just finished edging, and it's... Sorry, I can't carry on.
Dirty, dirty boy. We are talking about Dark Eldar here, so...
Yeah, they're into that sort of thing.
Do much worse than that.
Oh, yeah. If yous was a proper git, yous could just believe yous had more glue, and then yous would have more glue.
It's true.
Yeah.
I do have more glue anyway, so...
Well, there you go.
I'm a believer.
I am sadly not a proper git.
So are you telling me that when you're out of glue, you're out of glue?
I just go to the local mech boy and he gives me more. Probably just water in a tin, right? But
Better than you deserve. You get...
I dropped a bit.
Oh no, don't do that.
And it.
Come on. Flipping dicks. This is why I never spray my models in black, because the amount of bloody coats that you need to make it look okay is unacceptable.
I literally spray everything in black.
Well, that's because you're an unacceptable person generally.
That's true.
I'm joining you on that one. Spray the majority of my stuff in black.
I mean, if my army, like, if I had like just is Cadian green like a fairly dark olive colour in it?
Cadian is essentially khaki-coloured cloth with a dark green armour.
Yeah. So that wouldn't necessarily be terrible. Sprayed black. If it's khaki colour, I'd probably still go like either white or grey.
Well, the way that I paint them tends to have the base coat of khaki, then a wash, then a highlight of bleach bone.
Okay.
So essentially, it's 3 layers in its own right. Anyway.
Yeah. Whereas I try to get like solid colours, like a noob. I think it looks good though. Eventually, once you get there.
Of course it does.
Right.
Paint the bloody skin.
I think that once this colour's done, I think the people are mostly done, apart from like... Yeah, no, I've just spotted a bit of metal that I've missed. Right.
Messaging my girlfriend.
Huh?
Messaging my girlfriend.
Oh, stop pointing out that you've got a girlfriend. Showing off, ladies and gentlemen.
In a bit, Duck, I think.
Oh, you off, mate? Oh, mate. Have a
See you,
good...
Duck.
It's great to have you here, mate. Our resident orc role player. Oh, he's not role playing an orc. He's actually an orc. I like to think of it.
Our overseas orc boy.
Yeah,
That's what I was going to say. What makes you think he's role playing?
yeah. He's a proper git. Right. So your shoes done. Me laddo. Now we need belts and straps.
Actually, before I do that,
Beards and belts.
shake me silver right.
Shake your booty. Shake your booty. Don't shake too much though, because otherwise you'll make mistakes. That's definitely a leather strap there on the back, isn't it? It's always been something I keep thinking, is it a leather strap? But it never matters because like it's underneath the backpack, so. But now I'm painting it that way. It actually is, isn't it? Where's the backpack? There it is. I'm just trying not to paint my screen there. Oh shit. Come on. Yeah, zoom in, you bastard.
So into the paint indeed.
Come on.
Yeah, they're straps on the back dude.
Yeah. That's awful. My camera is not playing ball today. Spent a lot of money on the camera, it's fucking shit. Right. Nice leather straps on the backpack.
I should have let it dry. That little bit I was cutting out has just fallen off.
Good.
No. Can't find the bugger. Gonna have to stand up now and try and find it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
The bane of modelers.
Yep. Modeler's Bane. There's always one on during these streams. For once, it's not me.
I was about to say, usually it's me.
The last couple of streams has been me. Let's get the spade done. I'm going to give it a classic wooden handle.
Yeah, I'll get back to it.
The longer you leave it, the more it's going to get kicked around, and you will never find it then.
Yeah.
As I said to Dave, when he found his part in a slipper,
Check the bottom of your feet.
take the footwear off. Go down to the socks if you need to. You'll stand on the fucking thing and find it.
Getting these sandbags painted a bit. Maybe I should have started them in like a white colour and then dry brushed them in the leather. The Steel Legion drab. Oh jeez, my brain stopped working for a second then.
It used to be snakebite leather, Dave. So
That's true. I remember that. That was a good time. And golden yellow was golden yellow, and things change. So a little bit of water. Oh, it's going to need more paint there. I'll do. I need to get these helmets sorted. Actually, I'll just get rid of some of that excess paint on there. Then I will. Sugar butties. Come on. It's a really awkward bit here.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, yeah.
Right, this is the original Lilith Hesper X model, the metal one. If I can get that bloody light angled enough for it. Oh, that's a bit brighter.
A fine model, I'm sure.
And here is that sexy new girl.
Nice.
I like that new model. I'll actually zoom in. Get some sweet tats.
Very nice indeed, sir.
I will take photographs of them side by side so that we may see them in a better light. Come here, Paint Club.
And I will bring up the WhatsApp screen. Where are we? WhatsApp. There we are.
Picture.
Okay, go on.
Come on, Badger.
Is it sending?
That one is.
Hey, there we go. Look at this.
Murder Girls. And surprisingly enough, the newer Lilith Hesper X model actually has more clothes on.
Oh my god.
Because she is in fact actually wearing pants.
The horror.
Well, let's just see. This is the old Lilith Hesper X model, right? I'm gonna rotate it. That ass, right, right there. Zooms in on that.
It does.
The back end of this Lilith Hesper
Discord
X.
knows.
If I can avoid the hair. Come on, zoom in. That ass.
Oh, it's fully clothed. I mean, to be fair, I think that might be a case of you've painted pants on.
No,
whereas you
the
painted skin.
No, the way that it looks, it's actually pants. Because it's like a little belt loop thing.
Okay.
And I realised I've just missed a clip somewhere, so...
Always happens.
Touch these and mix up.
Okay. So, that's there. I need a little bit more metal, and then that's finished this sprue, basically. Or at least I'm happy that it's relatively table ready.
Brilliant.
Yeah, relatively.
I knew that bit was missed.
Okay, so lead belcher. Let's do that.
Found to be something else. Decided it wants to not be painted properly.
Ah, that's what's painting me, buddy. This is, every time I open it, it's leaking all over my fingers. The lead belcher.
What you're going to have to do in that case, Dave, is one day you're just going to have to open it up, scrape all the dry paint out of the lid. Or at least attempt to, because that's what I find has happened with my bleach bone and some of my greens.
Fair enough.
So all you really need to do is just be careful when you... I mean, I can show you.
Right.
in the actual lid itself, the dried paint in the divot.
Is that why it's doing it?
You've essentially got to scrape it out, otherwise it leaves a gap that the paint squishes through.
Right. Okay. So, Machin, did you find your thing?
No.
Oh, no. Is it an essential part that you need?
You can probably green stuff it. Kind of essential.
Okay.
As
Pray to
to
the
make
Emperor.
the joint stabler.
Stabilizer. Right, so we don't need that. I just need to put the helmet metal on.
Grey there. We quickly nip the blue. Shall return.
Okay. Oh, this guy's got visors on, which looks cool. If I can paint it without painting everything else around it. Come on. Okay. I've painted his nose. Bollocks. Never mind.
It happens.
Yeah. To be honest, I think these faces need a bit of a highlight once I've washed them anyway. So we can just have a little mucky nose for now. Crikey, Governor. Okay. We are on our way. Once I've done this sprue, the other sprue should be fairly simple because it's basically just giant bits of gun that needs just painting one colour.
Sorry about that.
Hey, don't worry about it, mate. It's all good.
I have finished the good lady. There are a few little touch-ups that I need to do on the base for highlights.
Alright.
She is done from my side.
Nice. There was a little bit of it's a little bit of that I've not finished, but that's not emergency painting time. Brain, no worky. Right, I'm going to start on the guns. We have right, where's the mortar gun? There it is. I need this one here. Cool, and that's going to get lead belched all. Full lead belcher. And then once I've done the guns, I'm going to do the lines on the. Oh no, actually, I should probably dry brush it first and then do the lines. Yes, I'll do that. Sorry, I'm talking myself through the process of painting guardsmen because I haven't done it in a while.
Hey, I do all my process talking when I'm on my streams.
Yeah.
And I paint considerably more than you have of recent. So don't worry about it. You are teaching others while you do your grumblings.
I mean, I'm not. I'm teaching. The only thing I'm teaching is bad habits. I am the amateur painter of this club.
We're all amateurs, though.
Well, yeah, but you know, I'm the most amateur. The shittest of the bunch.
Yeah, but everyone starts somewhere.
Yeah, right. I need to open this bloody lead belcher again, and it's not going to enjoy it. What's the colour over there? That's like standard grey. Okay.
Speaking of that, I realised that I'm going to have to go and try and get more Codex Standard Grey because my pot is starting to dry out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, don't do this to me. I use you a lot.
Yeah, it's like the main. It's the main paint I use for this Imperial Guard army mainly.
No, I was going to say it is your armour colour. So
Yeah.
it's all there.
The armour
Whereas
colour, the plate colour, the gun colour, all of this.
I just use mine for a metric ton of basing. Rocks, God knows what else.
Yeah. Okay. Come on. Right, what time are we on? Right, we have got probably another 45 minutes. And then we'll call it. I was going to wait for Daddy to start his stream off and then we can raid into him. He's doing more dungeons than Daddy today, I believe.
Oh, go back to his dingle fingers.
Yeah. What was some of his guys called?
Right, I know dingle fingers because I had suggested it. Then there was, I think, Sir Savile.
Oh yes, Sir Savile.
I would honestly have to go back and watch.
Yeah.
I'm not certain of all of them, but one of them. Steffi McGee. Gary. I think Gary Neville was one of them, maybe.
Someone Neville for sure.
No, because he was a really, really shit wizard.
Yeah. So yeah, that's something to look forward to, everyone. We're going to watch him play some very old school Dungeons and Dragons games.
Yes. Advanced D&D,
Yeah.
where it was the case that the lower your AC was, the harder you were to hit.
Aye. I'm interested to see exactly how much progress he's going to make today, because last time he forgot to give them any stuff and they all died a horrible death.
Yeah, he didn't buy them any equipment, and he got through about 4 or 5 fights regardless, actually.
Ah.
So he did pretty well with them just like waving their dicks at their enemy.
Oh man. Speaking of D&D, me and Phil started a new campaign this week, didn't we?
We did, yeah, Descent into Avernus.
And the first fight happened and my character got knocked on his arse as soon as the fight began.
Was it a case of bad luck from the dice gods?
No, it's just a case of I should have had my shield out and I didn't. Like a twat. Essentially.
Also, he did run into melee combat as a cleric.
I got plenty of health. I should be able to deal with it.
They can do it, but you've got to really go for like like a war domain kind of cleric.
Yeah, you've got to level up a bit first.
Yeah.
At level 1, you don't have the health or like any cool spells or abilities to...
Yeah, not like a barbarian, you can just halve the damage that comes in, like, immediately.
At level 1, you are Captain Support Man.
Yeah. Well, none of the party died, which is fine. That's kind of me doing my job okay.
I've told you before that my character that I have is supposed to be a support, like a support skirmisher.
Yeah.
And somehow always gets murdered pretty hard.
What the hell?
Well, not murdered, because obviously they survive. but went into a fight. The characters that we are about level 7. I got attacked and lost like half of my health in one round.
Ouchies. What level are you at the minute?
7, which means I've got about 52 health.
Dang. That's a big chunk.
Not 100%, like more dexterity based kind of 2-weapon fighter than con based chunky boy.
Yeah.
And I got bogged down.
Oh man, it happens, man. It happens.
I get my revenge on the DM constantly, however.
Okay.
As essentially the character is practically like a soldier. So, and they're a lieutenant. And they've been given a little bag of messaging.
Okay.
So she's writing her reports and sending her reports constantly. So they're sending her into really awful situations, and she's burying them in paperwork. Victory will be mine.
Excellent.
Death by 1,000 paper cuts.
Oh, so that little scope needs to go on the side, apparently.
And I'm really, really happy with this because I managed to put the eyeballs on, and they don't look bong-eyed.
Nice. Mine always look bong-eyed.
Yes, one eye facing one way, one eye facing a completely separate way.
Whenever with me, I just get lots of the ink, the brown ink, and just use that. I don't go over detail with the eyes; it's just too painful otherwise. I like out of all the things I can paint, eyes I cannot.
I'm trying to better myself, so I'm forcing myself to do this. 100%.
You're a better man than me, Paddy. Like, I don't have the patience. I'm just like, nope.
No, thank you.
I have to. I must.
Speaking of that, I might as well get me tiny brush out and have a little go at these eyes.
Okay, it's standing. It's standing.
Nice.
I'll put the feet back on. Zoom out.
Oh,
There
yeah,
we go.
let me get my action cam up. Very nice, sir.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
Feet back on. And take it from there. There. Yeah, it's getting there now.
Very nice.
Do the upside down check.
Yep, it's still there. It's fine. Oh, imagine.
Very stupid then.
All I can think of is it would just be like completely out of whack and the Viper falls out but the legs are still attached. It's like, what? How this
To be honest, I'd be impressed if that happened. I'd be like, no, fair play.
Getting the eye done here. Come on, you little eyeball.
Meanwhile, I am going to continue on, while you fellows are there, I'm going to continue touching up some
Kids.
other parts of other models. Because, as I said beforehand, I got hold of the Pain and Piety set, which comes with an immolator tank. And the newer immolator tank has a stained glass window.
Ooh, nice.
So, and it comes as essentially the clear plastic.
Yeah.
So I'm spending forever finishing that off.
Nice.
I can honestly show you fine fellows what I have so far.
Yeah, let's get on Badger Cam. Look at that, matron.
Oh, sweet. Very nice.
And it's actually still moderately see-through. I just need to paint all the lead work between the panes.
Nice. Right, let's get the old lead belcher out. Still need to do a little bit there. I'm just covering my fingers with lead belcher now. Every time I open the thing, it just covers me. Okay, so I need to get the back end of this. What do you call a mortar round?
Shell.
There you go.
Fin.
There you go. No shell. Oh yeah, need to get the back end of this shell painted in metal. So I've got the warhead on the back end. Okay, cool, cool. So let's get this knife painted a bit more. Oh shit, I'm gonna just... Alright, there you go. Stay where you are. Yep. All is well. Okay. Now, Mechanicum Standard Grey, and then I'm going to start sticking this thing together. Wonderful. So, right, how am I going to hold this so that I don't shake? Come on, don't shake, don't shake, don't shake, don't shake.
Dave,
What?
that milkshake brings all the boys to the yard.
Well, they are like it's better than yours. I could teach you, but I'd have to charge.
That song's like 15 years old.
Isn't it more than 15 years old? I was going to say.
Still it is relevant.
That's like 90s shit. Like early 90s shit.
It's like
No, it's not
2006.
It's not 90s.
Is
It's
it?
We were in uni when it came out.
Were we?
Which means it was at least 2005.
Let's see. Milkshake song.
2003.
Damn.
Yeah, I wasn't in university in 2003.
Yeah, we went.
But it played through university.
It did. Because people have terrible taste.
Yeah, no, it's, you know, dance song in it.
I'm gonna need more cigarette browns.
When you've had a few drinks, it's alright.
When you've had a few drinks and people try to dance to it.
I mean, when you've had a few drinks, a lot of things become bearable that really shouldn't be.
I mean, if I went to a nightclub and they started playing King Crimson, I would be a bit like, what the hell's going on?
I wouldn't be disappointed.
No, but I would be a bit like,
Although you do hear King Crimson, or at least you did anyway, in nightclubs, like up until at least a couple of years ago, on the reg.
on the what?
On the regular.
The regular.
Yeah, you know, that section of King Crimson's 21st Century Schizoid Man that got sampled by Kanye fucking West.
Oh yeah.
So that's that you did actually hear King Crimson in nightclubs a lot.
He did. He did.
Kanye's the greatest rock star that ever lived.
No, he's the greatest fucking cunt that's ever lived.
I think the election was rigged because he should have been president.
I mean, he can't have been any worse than Trump.
Well, Biden won.
Yeah, who is a lot better than Trump.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
We shall see.
Essentially, the sort of barrier to entry for him being better than Trump is he needs to not shit his pants. It's like, all right, so it's like the guy who, all right, someone's in the lift and someone farts in the lift, and you're thinking to yourself, oh, that guy's a fucking twat. But then everyone else around him has like literal liquid shit coming out the bottom of their pants. And you're thinking, all right, the guy who just farted, he's looking pretty good. So he just needs to not have liquid shit coming out from the bottom of his pants, basically. That is the bar. We have the highest brow political discussions on this show.
100%.
I wouldn't have it any other way, sirs.
Yeah, I know the Welsh elections are coming up soon. Don't know who to vote for.
I mean, just don't vote Tory and you'll be fine.
Well, there's a new party hitting the scene called Abolish, which just wants to get rid of the assembly.
Okay. So I suppose the best thing you can probably do is vote Plaid and hope that they team up with Labour to keep the Tories out.
Yeah, Labour aren't popular at the moment in Wales.
I don't think they're popular anywhere, mate. They're
Especially here.
Yeah, they're just the least worst option, essentially.
The problem is, Labour promised a load of stuff in the last election.
Yeah.
So the two one being, in Swansea, they were going to build a tidal barge.
Oh, okay.
And in Newport, they were going to build a relief road for the M4. And then they decided not to do any of those things.
Excellent.
So a lot of people are like, myself included in this, to be honest, why should we vote for you when you lied last election? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that road affects me, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I totally understand, mate. So, it's like every politician lies all of the time. So you might as well have the one who's like telling you nice lies rather than the one who wants to make NHS staff redundant. The ones who want to just give the NHS like a 1% pay rise for the first time in about a decade, which is essentially the biggest pay cut since the NHS started.
Welsh NHS isn't managed by the English NHS.
No, but I'm making a general point about Tory policy.
True, but it's just different over here. And as I said, Labour is not too popular around here at the moment.
I'm sure not, but it's if you're wondering who to vote for, basically, just as long as you're not voting Tory, you're not doing any damage, unless you're voting like BNP or something shit like that. Just don't
vote Tory now. It's annoying.
Just don't vote Dick.
Who would my Bretonians vote for?
The Green Knight.
Actually, they probably all vote Tory thinking about it.
Yeah. A lot of armies are basically massive. What's this? Satire. So they probably would vote shit.
What are you on about? People in 40k don't get a vote. In fact, that sounds like heresy to me.
A vote?
The worst kind of heresy. Choice and free will. Paddy, get your sisters of battle out.
There is only the Emperor.
There's some purging that needs a doing.
Oh man.
He says, currently sitting here painting Sisters of Battle.
Right. So, yeah, I think I'm going to do the stripes before I start sticking them together. So, Slaanesh and Fenrisian Grey. Yes, I'm putting Slaanesh on Imperial models. Deal with it.
That's so much heresy. I don't know where to start. Just
Oh, the Slaanesh Grey is sort of starting to solidify here.
Paddy, get the flamer, the heavy flamer.
Not the light one, the heavy one we use for big barbecuing.
You know what? I was actually reading the rules in the new set that I've got, and apparently the sisters with flamethrowers get
They're
four.
ridiculous.
They get 4 extra inches on the range of the flamethrower that they hold.
Wow, it's all about the inches, right, ladies?
A whole 4 extra inches of purging, just for your pleasure. It's like, hang on a second, the heavy flamer's got a 12-inch range, so you're just adding 4 extra inches to that just because you're a Sister of Battle. And I'm like, yep, I'll have that. I'll enjoy that.
Yeah, that's what they enjoy.
Purge me hard.
Purge me, Susan.
Sister Susan.
We would give you a choice to plead guilty or not guilty, but we cut out your tongue, Dave, so
Oh, okay.
you're already guilty anyway.
There's no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt.
I was actually just thinking that. Whereas heresy seems to be a black and white thing here. It's like 1 or 0.
Heretic?
Yeah,
Or
you're
not
either
heretic?
a heretic or you're just not a heretic.
Heretic or not heretic? Well, I have this collection of Xenos porn. Heretic? I will confiscate these. Fap, 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 fap.
All I can think of now is, you know that Kevin Bacon EE advert? And just like an imperial sort of hive city, and you just got a TV screen somewhere in the background with Kevin Bacon just sat on a bench, where like someone's getting purged, and he's just looking over at him and saying, "Don't be a dog, fucking heretic."
Okay, I found that bit I was missing.
Oh, nice.
Don't know how, it just showed up.
Bonus. Okay, I've painted a few bits.
Oh
of...
wait, I see what happened. Oh well.
Never mind. Right, Fenrisian is next. Get some lines of that going. Dagnabbit. Oh god. I just hear some random noise going on every so often. And it turns out it's the dog just having a good old snore. Just snoring his little face off. Okay. Let's just get that there. apologise if I'm a bit silent, guys. I'm just trying
Yeah,
to...
we're all in deep thought.
Yeah, we're all
Well,
just trying to...
concentration phase.
Yeah, I've got my concentration face on, trying to get these lines on in like a way that makes sense. So I'm not like overlapping any. Okay, just... And then just get a line there. One there. Okay. Don't think there's any is there any lines on that one? Yes, there is.
Oh, magical time tomorrow.
Oh, what's happening tomorrow?
I'm gonna have to travel through to Newcastle instead of through to the next closest village / town to me in order to get me COVID.
Oh, you got your vaccine sorted. Nice.
Lucky.
Well, I do have the diabetes, so
Yeah.
Okay.
it is kind of like I am in a higher tier than most other people.
Yeah.
Diabetes.
I wish I was getting my vaccine sorted.
Yeah. Sames.
I can't stand people who are not getting it. Like anti-vaxxers in general.
Yeah.
Fucking
Apparently, that's one of the problems with Europe are having. Apparently, I mean, France is apparently the unofficial capital of the world for anti-vaxxers. For some reason,
California, to be honest.
well, no, that's the American capital, but like France as a whole nation has a real bad problem with anti-vaxxers. So, fun times. Right, I am ready to start sticking. I have sprues. I have my bases, wherever they've gone. There's one.
Just threw this bloody paint all over myself by
Oh,
accident.
nearly. Oh, did you actually?
No, my lightning reflexes
Oh.
dunched the container backwards and then dunched the container forwards again because it was just, let's just say it went onto a combo. I went to save it from spilling on my crotch, almost launching it into the water.
Dakafang's back for more.
Oh, hello, Dakafang. You're here just in time to watch me sticking together this heavy weapons team with their mortar. Bad just finished his model and he's on to another one.
Yeah.
Snoo, how are you getting on?
Yeah. Wash is dry now. Needs layer painting.
Big
Excellent.
old Icky is asking whether or not the pictures worked for his stealth bomber.
Let's have a little look. I'll have another go. For some reason, it's not letting me view some of them. Oh, here we go. Yes, we have liftoff, quite literally. All right, fellas, are you ready for some proper ducker?
Alright, let's see it.
Right, I'm going to full screen it just so I'm not doxing you, mate. Don't want to do that to you. Right, here we go. Trailer time. Or this is my web view. Look at that purple boy.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Then we got head on. I love the face. Look at that shit. Nice.
Very nice. Very nice.
Excellent stuff, sir. I'm sorry it took so long to get that to you, to get that up on screen, but
Moderate technical difficulties.
yes, we
You
did.
just fed more grots into the machine to get it fixed.
Yes. Did you use? Yeah, sorry. That's the message we just read. Right, I'm gonna get this off the sprue, hopefully without leaving too much on there. I'm actually gonna twist it. Yep, twist worked.
twist and shake.
Yep. Sometimes the clippers are just too big. Skews to Decker on the side. Eyes was reloading the shooters. Magazines for later. No, it's alright. We'll forgive you, mate. Right. So, I should probably get the gun on first. Did I ever paint the hand metal bit? No, I didn't. Great. Come here, brush.
Opening of the...
Yeah, lead belcher needs to get open again. It's only a little bit, so I'll just get what I need on the brush and then be done with it.
No.
And hopefully not paint my hand again. There it is. Yeah, that's too much. Okay, that's better. Righty then. There's always something you miss when you're painting this shit.
Of course.
Always something. Right. I mean, absolutely.
Place.
Yeah. I just wanted to get that done before I stuck it together because there's just no way that's going to get painted if I glue it together now. Alright. So, just looking at the instruction manual. Right there, which is just a pamphlet basically. So the mortar guys. Oh, that's so cool the way he's done that. Can I make him do that? I'll have a look. The Zoginzel is use instructions for. Yeah, if I don't, I'll just end up sticking someone's like arm on their arsehole or something. Because I'm dumb. Okay.
I've seen enough heresy to see where this is going.
That reminds me, I was learned the other day that Twitch doesn't like orc speech. Does it not? Why not?
Class it as spam.
Oh.
That's all I can think of is that it might trigger the
Maybe?
the bot warnings.
Maybe, I suppose. You can say Zoggin, but if you take away the last 3 letters, not so much. Apparently Zog doesn't like...
Oh.
Is that a thing?
It is. Zog is a term used by white supremacists.
Oh.
Really?
Yes, to describe the Zionist occupational government. It's a conspiracy theory by anti-Semites.
Wow.
Jesus.
Yeah, they refer to it as Zog.
Well, that's
Let's ruin that term then.
yeah. I thought it was Zog was the name of a character in a children's book.
Well, yeah, I mean, it probably was used in a non-anti-Semitic manner until the racists got hold of it and ruined it, like they do everything.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yep.
They do ruin the things. Okay. It's got so many parts coming off here. It's not even funny.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay. Oh man, I've really not... There's so much not painted on this model now. Just realised, like, none of the, like, shoulder areas are done.
Well, that's okay.
It's probably easier to do it on sprue. Oh, hang on, why is that? Why have I painted that? I think I've painted the wrong arm.
Be right back.
No worries, mate. Yeah, I've definitely painted the wrong arm. But it doesn't matter. I'll make do with what I've got. Just need to figure out I'm going to stick it together in a way that makes sense.
Otherwise, you'll just have to paint that extra arm.
Yeah. So at least one of them has got to be dropping this this missile in. Okay. I don't think I'm going to stick the heads on until I've painted the that bit there, because otherwise it'll just get more awkward to get at. Okay, yeah, the bottom of their legs have come off.
Ta-da!
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'll show Daka what you got. Matching cam. There we go.
Damn.
Very nice.
The
Very
gaps
nice.
are going to fill with green stuff and then put the mud effect all around it.
Green
Yes,
is the best.
The base is going to have mud all around it anyway, so it'd be a bit weird if the feet didn't have... The feet crushing the Viper didn't have like loads of mud like dripping down from it.
Yeah.
So
Underfoot getting crumped.
yeah, pointy ears. Stamp them, mash them.
Smash on.
Now the Eldar do vote Tory. I'm gonna throw that out there.
Oh, that's a serious allegation you've just put to them, man.
Just change my mind.
The Eldar vote Tory changed my mind.
All Eldar to a man. All Eldar players vote Tory.
Right, let's stick this together then. So that goes like that there. Yes, it do. Okay.
Are they called Eldar? What are they called now?
Let's go Eldari and Drukari. And then there's
Eldari.
Inari.
I mean, why not just call them Eldar? Eldar is a fine name.
Trying to stomp down the trademark. Essentially.
Yeah,
Oh, well, fuck them.
because you can't trademark the word Eldar. And like, so certain countries have like certain rules when it comes to IP.
Okay.
I remember there was like a German fan film about Warhammer, which GW had to close down for copyright reasons.
Okay.
And there was a big uproar then about it, like saying, "Oh, why did they do that?"
Yeah.
And it turned like, and it was one of the few cases where GW explained why. And it's because in Germany, if after a certain periods of time you haven't claimed something, if someone releases something,
Yeah.
and it's infringing on your IP, if you don't call it out after a certain amount of time, you lose that right to license the IP.
Okay.
So
They had to stomp down on it, otherwise they would have lost so much.
yeah, pretty much.
And everyone was like, ah, no, you douchebags. And I realised I didn't paint this hand. Breathe.
Stay where you are. No, stay where you are. Stay. No, don't go wonky. Stay. I'm just going to have to hold it here, aren't I? The tiniest little part here needs gluing on very straight. So I'm just going to have to hold it.
You're being given a bit of advice there, Machin.
What's that?
Well, he says, "Is always recommend bending the jet bike so it
Yeah.
looks more realistic."
Always. Although this is a Viper, so you know. Expensive jet bike. Quite happy how it came out actually. So now I just need to green stuff the foot joints. Work out what I'm going to do with this guy. And I got to do the claw. So I might have this like scattered across the base with like the pilot just like mangled remains.
Nice.
The other pilot's just going to be like hanging from the window.
Okay.
See, he's got a good plan, I guess.
I'll put it down there actually.
The tripod is officially stuck, so I'm gonna let that dry properly before I start going, and I'm gonna read what Dakafang has said here. Daya's douchebags. I'm assuming he's talking about Games Workshop. If you don't want third party to make models for out of production models, or units you've never made a kit for, then make it for them. You gits.
Right about it.
Yeah.
To be honest, I've seen a considerably increasing quantity of people now that 3D printing is becoming quite a substantial thing.
Yeah.
Just
I mean, 3D printing is becoming like so cheap. You can do it yourself at home.
yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, some of the stuff they make 3D printing, it's awful.
However, the ones which are actually doing models themselves
Yeah.
have like the big chunky 3D printers which can print at a much finer resolution.
I see them a lot, like people promoting, like, support my Patreon to release this model range, and they look good, but they never get enough patrons to, what's the word, go into production, you know?
Yeah.
Makes me think, is it just all overrated?
Probably.
You know?
But you know, it's people. People have got passion for these sorts of things, aren't they? So.
Oh yeah, and like the models they can do on a 3D, like, but these are like industrial level in 3D printers. You know, they're like,
Yeah.
and they still don't really have the quality that a GW model has, because they have to use molds and stuff. Although GW has said they sometimes do 3D print models, but that's always like the
we lost you for a
prototypes.
second there, but yeah, we got what you said.
Yeah, my internet's just playing up.
That's all right.
Yeah, so
they do sometimes use 3D printing, but it's only for the prototypes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes
Which
sense.
is fair enough, because you can't just make everything with a 3D printer.
Yeah. Right, let's now that the body's stuck onto the legs. This is probably.
I'm going to be biased because I am a GW fanboy.
That's fair enough.
And they're a British industry, so you know. British manufacturing industry, which you don't get a lot of these days.
No.
No.
Sadly not.
I mean, to be fair, there's a reason for that.
Yeah.
The manufacturing we used to do was shocking.
What was that?
The manufacturing we used to do was shockingly bad. I mean, British Leyland went out of business for a fucking reason. They made shite bangers. Yeah, that's sort of where I want the arm, sort of. Maybe not like that, but that's good. That's
Right.
where I want it.
Can this support the weight? Yes, it can.
He's reaching up there with his mortar shell. Happy days.
With the size of those models, it is a case of structural integrity.
That will look sweet. So I'm just trying to get like a level view of what the knight will look like.
Yeah.
That looks sexy.
Okay.
I'll swing it round a sec so you got an idea.
Okay.
Put these little turrets on.
Let me know if you want me to put you in matching camp.
In a second. Okay, this is what it'll look like.
Okay, let's quickly go back to matching camp. Oh, his internet is playing up because it's gone grainy.
Because he's wiggling it around.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, that looks.
I can't. You need to scroll up a bit. There we go. Look at that. Put it a bit further down.
Looking fancy.
Hold on. I'll wait for the camera to stop playing up.
Yeah. Oh, it's looking okay now.
Okay, right.
Oh, look at that boy there.
Back a bit.
Nice big stumpy kid.
Aye. That's what we like.
There we go. That's what it'll look like anyway. That's it. Yeah, for reaction. Final angle.
Very nice.
Now I'm wearing pants. So yeah, it's actually quite heavy this as well.
Yeah, it will be. It's a fair chunk of plastic, that.
So I'll do the repair, get the body out. I'll put the harpoon into the Viper.
Aye.
Yeah.
Let's get that shell in there.
So hard.
And I need to buy a chain for the harpoon gun.
Yep. Oh, I should have put the bomb in his hand before I stuck the fucking arm on. Why am I an idiot?
I'm just trying to get it done too quickly.
Just
Dave.
fucking... I think his arm's just come off. Oh, yeah, there's the other arm gone off. The glue might stick it together. No, it's gone. It's gone. Needs more glue. Where's the best place to keep your harpoon? In the pointy ears, of course.
That is in fact the best place to keep your harpoons.
Yeah.
In the pointy ears, of course. Yes.
And we are approaching 9:30.
Oh Christ, we are, aren't we?
Past 9:30.
Well, I best stick this guy together then, real quick.
The longest boy.
Yeah, that's a good head area there. God. With those shades, he looks like Macho Man.
Macho man. I want to be a macho man.
Old Lilith back there.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's nearly there. Come on. Focus on him. Focus on him. God
Mr.
damn.
Phil had sent a picture of his big boy.
He has.
The knob from last week finished, and I've also sent a finished blue boy.
Very nice. me just stick this on there.
A Liverpool, Organ and Everton.
Let's have a look at this.
And we can tell which one's the harder one because he's the bigger boy.
Right, let me get the WhatsApp screen open. There we go, there's the Liverpool one. Oh, that boy there.
It's a knob.
And there's the blue boy. Very nice.
Ooh. Wow.
Right,
Or
indeed. Okay, and my last guy I'm sticking together is going to be looking the other way. You facing him?
Yeah.
Good, good. Alrighty then. And that's going to be... Come on, go in there.
right, all the base things are worked out for this model, so
Nice.
I can get that painted pretty quickly when it's not late.
Yeah. I'm just trying to stick things together now, and I think I'm going too quickly.
Patience.
Yeah. It's not a virtue I have much of. Okay.
Oh, I dropped another bit.
So many bits to drop on that model though, Major.
Especially when you're cannibalising it.
That's a lucky
And,
get. Is that the missus making fun of you? Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's my lovely fiance.
Have you got a wedding date yet?
Nah. Waiting for lockdown to be officially over before we even start planning, you know. Because, I mean,
Big do.
don't know. We'll see what venue we can afford, because it's going to be,
A big rush when everybody can actually get out and about again.
yeah.
True that. You're probably gonna have loads of people trying
Well-
to get weddings booked, aren't you?
And we've got at least, like, 3 weddings that we need to attend once this is all done, you know.
Done and dusted.
Yeah. Oh, I need to. Yeah. There's like weddings that have been cancelled or delayed just because of lockdown.
I think James made the most of his though.
Yeah. He did the right thing, just having a small thing, because that's all he could do at the time.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to actually going to the you know what I mean?
Yeah. I can't
Go
wait.
in.
I can't wait to just go to the fucking pub and
I think everybody's waiting for that.
yeah.
Everybody wait for that booze, that first cold, crisp pint of...
Oh, don't, man, don't stop it.
What if I said Foster's?
Oh yeah, okay, that's fine.
I think Dave would
I
even
can
take
do
that.
that.
At this
I
point.
would, yeah.
I like Foster's.
Oh, it's fucking swell.
I know, that's what I like about it.
He's got a cheap taste in beer.
For all my middle classness, I'm like, good old pint of Foster's, love. Twat, 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 twat.
God, you even sound middle class saying that.
Oh, God, I don't even sound Welsh.
No, you really don't. But, you know, that's not a bad thing, is it?
That's a hate crime, Dave.
Is it?
You racist.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh, well.
it's that is a bit like they have ruled now that saying stuff like sheep shagger that
Okay.
is
Okay.
racist.
So, I am done. Let's finish the stream up, and then we can raid into Daddy for Dungeons and Daddy. Machin, do you want to hold your thing up to the camera? We'll start with you this time. You've already kind of shown us the thing.
The show's there already, so this is just Space Down.
Yeah.
I'm on the harpoon bit now, so it's probably going to be sticking up a bit like that.
Cool.
So if I can keep it there. Yeah, sort of sticking up.
Nice. Phil, do you want to bring up your guys in front of the camera? Even if we can't see him.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's really no point. You're not going to be able to see him.
All right,
Yeah.
Badger, yours. Go for it.
There we go. We have the beautiful Lilith Hesperax
Oh, that's some
from
sexiness right there.
from the fabulous Piety and Pain set.
And for me, there's a dog behind me, just having an itch. But there you go, there's a heavy weapons team there with a mortar.
Nice.
Oh, it is trying. It is trying. There you go. Got a guy there pointing the other way. This guy's stocking up hard with his missiles. Not missiles, things. Yes, shells. There you go, that's the word. Right, so, without further ado, ado? Yes. Let's call it here.
Yes.
So, I will let Badger do his stuff first, and then I will go. Go on, Badger. Tell us about your channel.
Thank you very, very much, Mr. Dave. You can join me here in the Paint Club's regular slot at 6:30 p.m. GMT, or you can join me for my standard non-40k based painting on Thursdays at 12 p.m. GMT.
Excellent.
I'm there at Firepower Badger.
Yeah, so check out his channel. I'll give him a little shout out there. Oh, God damn it, I can't type. There you go. Ah, bollocks. It won't let me do it.
But yeah, as I was actually, this was a contempt I finished.
Oh, nice.
Magnetized.
Right, there you go. There's Badger's shout out. Here you can see all manner of stuff. We're totally a variety channel here. We do all sorts. The next stream we're going to do is on Wednesday. We're going to play multiplayer Wednesdays with myself, War Rich usually, Daddy usually, maybe others. We might have Nev on. We had Stevie on last time. So yeah, join us on Wednesday at 7 o'clock. It's a good laugh. We usually play like some sort of shooting game. I'm going to try and I'm going to try and mix it up this week with some co-op stuff, maybe some Vermintide or something. Anyway, on Saturdays we do Let's Play Saturday. The current Let's Play I'm doing is Ape Escape for the PlayStation 1. Very fun game. Had a really nice time playing that on Saturday. And every Sunday we play Pez at 1 p.m. Thank you so much to everyone who's been here. Thank you to Rich. Thank you to Dakafang. Thank you to Beefy Kobe. And thank you again to Mutant86 who gave us a follow whilst we were off stream. Love you all. Bye.
See ya. Have a good evening.